Hello everyone, welcome to the class of Health and Physical Education, Unit 1, Changing Trends and Careers in Physical Education. And today's topic we are going to learn, that is meaning and definition of physical education. So we are going to start with the meaning of physical education. Actually, it has been already been discussed in the introduction part, but let's see what does the physical education means. Now, meaning of the physical education is given as physical education is an educational process that aims to improve the human development and performance through physical activities. So here the main aim is to improve the human development and the performance through the physical activity. How the human development is been possible with the help of the through the physical activities. It tends to take the place at the school through formal lessons, but it also includes informal activities such as play. So here it that means that formal lessons which has been taught in the classes are being considered formal lessons, as well as informal type of activity that is being performed on the ground through the games and sports. So this is what related to the physical education is given here. Another thing it tells us that physical education is a process of learning the context being mainly physical. Main context is physical because it is physical education that is related to your body, that is health and wellness. This purpose of this process is to develop the specific knowledge. The main purpose of this process is what? To develop the specific knowledge related to your health, related to the games, sports activities, and that all. Then skills which you are going to develop, and understanding and promote the physical competence. So here the main purpose of this process is to develop the specific knowledge, skills, and understanding, and to promote the physical competence. Then physical education is an agent for the health and wellness. So main purpose of the physical education is for the development of the health and wellness that can promote the personal responsibility and control for your active lifestyle. That means that how we can better way we can lead our life, that is been only been possible with the help of the physical education. Actually, the meaning of the physical education tells us it is a wholesome development or the holistic development of an individual, that is physical, mental, social, and emotional, intellectual, spiritual development. It has been considered physical education, but these all development has been only been possible with the help of the physical education. Now let's learn the definitions given by the different writers. The definition of the physical education is according to the H.C. Buck. The physical education is a part of a general education program. So here, as you are having the different subject in education, we are having various subject, different subjects you are having, but physical education is also one of the part of the education program, which is considered with the growth and development and education of the children through the medium of big muscle activity. Now here it is been considered that growth and development of a children is being done with the help of the big muscle activities. The big muscle activities are being considered as in our limbs. The big muscle activities are being considered like running, jumping, throwing. That is being considered large muscle activities which are being involved, where the large muscles are being involved. So it is the education of the whole child by the mean of the physical activity. So here the education is to the child or a student is being given with the help of the physical activities. So this definition is been given according to H.C. Buck. Now what does C.A. Butcher says? Now C.A. Butcher says that a physical education is an integral part of the total education process. In education process, total education process, either it may be a small kid or it may be a student of the class 12th. So here the physical education is an integral part of the total education process. It is one of the part of the education process, is a field of the endeavors which has an its aim. It is a field of the effort or tries which have an its aim that develop of the physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially fit citizen through the medium of physical activity. How it has been possible? The main aim is to development of physical, mental, as I have discussed, that the main aim of the physical education is the development of physical, mental, emotional, and social fit citizen. It is only been possible through the physical activities which have been selected with a view to realizing these outcomes. Which has been selected? how it has been selected, so that we can get an appropriate outcome from that by doing all these physical activities. So, according to the C.A. Butcher, the physical education is an integral part. It is one of one of the part of the total education process. It aims the development of the physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially fit citizen through the medium of physical activities, which have been selected with a view of realizing or getting this outcome. Actually, getting all these outcomes. Then the another definitions are been given by Obertuffer. It is physical education is the sum of those experience which come to the individual through the movements. It is some of those experience. That means that whatever an individual has the experience in their life, with the help of this, by with the help of the play, by the different types of physical activities, and it is a sum of all that which comes to an individual through the movements. By the from the childhood itself, you can see that the child used to learn to sit, to crawl, then to stand, then to walk. So everything is been there, but it has been only been it is an experience, which is, that's why it is being told that it is some of the experience which comes to the individual through the movements. Whatever the movement has been done, it has been done movement. That means it is called related to the physical activities. Movements are being considered physical activities. So it is a sum of those experience which come to the individual through the movements. According to J.B. Nash, physical education is that phase of the whole field of education that deals with big muscle activities and their related responses. That means, according to J.B. Nash says that it is one of the part of the education itself. It is being considered one of the phase of the whole field of the education, that is a part of education which deals with what? Which deals with the physical activities, where you can find that the person are like running, jumping, throwing, kicking. So these are being considered big muscle activities and the related response. What are the responses related to that if the person is being involved in such types of big muscles activities? So that deals with the big muscle activities and the related responses. And what is the response of that? That is being learned with the help of this physical activities. Then next we are having, that is according to J.F. William and C.L. Brownell. The last I have taken in between, Cassidy has been left. Okay, we are going to learn. Okay, according to the Cassidy, physical education is a sum of the change. Actually, all these definitions which are being given, they are sum up at one place itself. That it is physical education is a part of the education, and it has been only been possible by the with the help of the by doing the physical activities, or by involving yourself in the physical activity. That is the main purpose of this definition is the same mostly. So physical education, according to the Cassidy, physical education is the sum of the change in the individual which has been caused experience centering motor activities. Motor activities, when we are talking, that is the movement of the muscles, or that is the fine muscles, motor muscles, which are being used in the doing any type of activity. So here it is the sum of the changes in an individual, that is whatever the changes is been brought in an individual caused experience centering motor activities, which is been caused by the experiencing the motor activities, that is physical activities. Then according to the J.F. Williams and C.L. Brownell, the physical education is the sum of the men's physical activity. Sum of men's physical activity. That means that whatever your physical activity, it is a sum total of all that has been selected to the kind and conduct as to the outcome. So here it is being considered as in selected to the kind as well as whatever the desired result we want. But it is that desired result is been with the help of the physical activities, but it has been some of the men's physical activities which has been selected as a kind and conducted as to the outcome. Physical activity is selected in such a way that we get the desired result or desired output or outcomes. So that has been given according to J.F. Williams and C.L. Brownell. Then according to the C.C. Cowell, the physical education is the social process. It is now, according to Cowell says that it is a social process where you can see that in the behavior of the human organism, change in the Now that is physical education. He considered that it due to the social process. It is being considered social process. That means, and the whatever the changes are being brought in an individual, that is been through the society, through the environment, through the society of an human organism, originating primary from the stimulus that boost the big muscle play. That boost your big muscle is considered as an like our limbs, arms and legs, like a feet movement of the, like in running, jumping, throwing. These are being stimulus that are being boosted with the help of the big muscle play and related activities. So here, that behavior of the human organism originating primary from where it is been originating from the stimulus or from the exciting of the big muscle play and the related activities, where the big muscles are being used, because you can may find out in our arms and legs the big muscles are being there. But in it is been considered that is the all movement of the body is been considered big muscle play and the related activity. Then after, according to the Central Advisory Board of Physical Education and Recreation, defines that physical education as an education through the physical activities. So here, after all, they have sum up the Central Advisory Board of the Physical Education Recreation has sum up the definition of physical education, that the education through the physical activity. The education is being given to the children or the students through the physical activities for the development of the total personality. That means that wholesome development, that is holistic development, physical, mental, social, emotional, these all development of personality, that is considered of a child, to its fullness and perfection in the body, mind and spirit, so that the child can get the perfection of the body, mind as well as the spirit. So these are the definitions which are being given by the different writers. So actually, the main aim of the physical education is the development of the physical, mental, social, and emotional individual. So these are the various definitions and meaning which we have already learned. It has been given. So you can prepare. You can prepare the notes. You can write down in your CW book. In case of any doubt, you can ask. Thank you.